Hey everyone, I wanted to go over the YT keyword suggestion tool. This thing will allow you to really take off your App Store flipping and be able to create some really killer video apps. And I'll show you how it works. It applies the same idea as the Google tool, where you can go in and Google suggestions that pop up whenever you start typing. Let me show you what I mean. Inside of YouTube.com, whenever you start typing a word or letters, what'll happen is it'll pop back the 10 top keywords as you're typing. So here you see how to, how to move.net nuke, how animals eat their foods, how to tie a tie, and it'll go through that and continue to. So if I want to recipes, or as you can see, as I start typing in different words, it starts coming back with the different suggestions that are coming up. Recipes cooking, recipes Thanksgiving, recipes for fat burning, etc. So now if I do the exact same thing, and let me launch the YT keyword suggestion tool. If I put that in there, recipes, and I won't worry about this right here for instance, we'll go over this in a second, but if I just hit start, then look, recipes, source, result 9. So right here are the keywords. So as we come over here, you can see recipe cooking, Thanksgiving, for fat burning, for desserts, for chicken, etc., which is exactly what's coming over here. Now, what's really nice about the software program that you will have the capability of doing is what's called a recursive search. And what a recursive search will do, you can actually go 1 and 2 layers deep, and I'll explain that right now. Recursive allows you to pull back the keyword suggestions that are coming up on YouTube, and then what that will do is it will take the keyword suggestions and type that in, so to speak, and pull back the suggestions for the suggestions. And I think it might be easier just to see it. So let me show you what this does. So what it did was, you notice here, recipe cooking. So it pulled back recipe cooking and then put the information in. So recipe cooking, these were the keywords that were pulled back when you started typing in recipe cooking. And then recipe Thanksgiving. So if I look, these were the original keywords, recipe cooking, recipe Thanksgiving. And then you can see it's being populated over here on the other side. And then what will happen is the keyword results will show up inside here. And what the second layer will do is it will pull back the keyword suggestions for the keyword suggestions. So when you do your original core keyword, it will come back with these keywords over here on the right. For instance, recipes cooking, recipes Thanksgiving, recipes for fat burning. Then it will take these top keyword suggestions and then put that into the search and pull back the suggestions for those suggestions. And then what this will do is it will then take the suggestions and pull back, if you're choosing the recursive second layer, it will pull back the suggestions for the suggestions. You guys will have more opportunity to create great apps that no one else will be able to tap into, because you can peel a lot more of the layers of the onion. The other thing you also have, what I'll do is I'll go up here and shift key, and then you can delete everything. But you can also use suffixes. And what I mean by suffixes is you can go in here, recipes, and it'll go recipes starting with A, recipes with B, recipes with C, recipes with D. So for instance, let me go back to YouTube real quick. So if I go over here and I start typing recipes A, well, these are the suggestions for recipes with the letter A, then B, then C, etc. And that's what the suffixes will do. So for instance, if I put in here recipes and I hit start, you notice, and what you can also do is you can stop it, but it pulls it back pretty fast. Recipes A, recipes B, recipes C, recipes D. So what you can do is when I come over here to recipes A, and you notice over here, recipes A, these three, and that's what's populating over in the software tool. And then recipes B, you can see there's 10 results. So if I come over here and type in B, you can see these are the 10 results over here. And they would be the exact same that's right here, which is great. And what you can also then do is you can go another layer on the suffixes. Is you can pull this down And what it'll do is, when it goes through the recipe A through Z, then it'll come back and go recipes AA, AB, AC, AD. And let me show you what that looks like. So let me delete everything here so you can see what it is. So I've deleted everything, and we'll go up here and we'll do a suffixes second level deep, and I'll start searches and see. Let me stop this here. So you see recipes AA, recipes AB, recipes AC, recipes AD, recipes AP. So recipe appetizers, recipes AS, recipes Asian. So it'll go back in and pull back keywords that you would never even have thought of, and that's why this is going to enable you to take this another layer in terms of your scope to be able to do this. And what's really nice, to make sure when you do recursive that you do not click on suffixes, and also when you do suffixes, don't worry about the recursive. And if you don't want to do either one, you can just do straight up searches. Then you just put whatever term you want in here and we'll do it. And what's nice is that you can export it then as a text file, and then you can put that in any information that you want or any other software that you want. You'll totally be in command here, so you have all the choices. It's a great tool. We thought of you guys. We wanted to be able to create something that will allow you to expand your searches inside of YouTube. This is the top tool for that. You will be able to pull back more searches than you can ever imagine. So thanks again. We are also going to be putting this up on another website which we'll create, but I wanted to make sure you guys had this so you can see it working. If you have questions, let us know. All right, thanks. I'll see you guys on the other side.